It's going to be an interesting talk today. You know what? We have a public figure in our country. We have Mr. Harvey in the country, and it got a lot of people in the country talking. People are talking. They're saying his visit, his presence in the country is so unnecessary. Not all of us, not all of the whole nation talking like that, but somehow some of the comments that I read somewhere got me thinking. They got me wondering, and I thought, people are so interesting. I mean, we are so interesting. There's a comment somewhere. Okay, I know a couple of people, not just a couple, a lot of people, even in hidden places, who are not even saying anything, where they're asking, did the government finance Mr. Harvey's trip in the country? And how much money was spent in all of this? And some are even saying this whole money, the money could have been put in something better. It could have been used to employ an unemployed graduate. And what are other people saying about that? Before I go anywhere else, the nation is denied ever financing Mr. Harvey's trip in the country. We don't know about that. We don't know about that. Let me tell you one thing. One other thing that I came across, Mr. Lawrence's post. It was on my timeline. Somebody shared. He was saying to him, Mr. Harvey is just a comedian. Let me get my book. I want to read it. I want to read a couple of lines in his long post. Mr. Lawrence, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Just a minute. Where is that thing? Mr. Lawrence. Mr. Lawrence is saying to him, Mr. Harvey is just a comedian. A comedian, guys. And he then said, we have the likes of Jamaica. I mean, like, how do you compare? I'm just saying, how do you just compare Mr. Harvey, the big public figure like that, an influencer, a motivational speaker, an author, a co-host, no, not a co-host, a host, a producer, and a whole lot of other things in Jamaica. You know, just saying personally to me, it's just a comedian. Did you forget all these other good things about him, these great things that he does? And some people are saying he's irrelevant, his shows are being cancelled here and there and there. Guys, come on. I went online. There were questions, of course, people asking what is it exactly that he's doing in the country. Let me read. The government page on Facebook clearly stated, Steve Harvey, American comedian, television host, producer, radio personality, actor, and author, arrived in Botswana August 19th, 2019 at the invite of Mr. President, and goes on to wait, I need that line. I was looking for this line. The president invited Mr. Harvey to come back to Botswana he was in the country last year, by the way, to come to Botswana to explore opportunities for the youth in the country in the creative industry. And people are still asking, what is he doing in the country? What is the nation going to benefit from him being here? I mean, we're talking about Mr. Harvey here. Really? Should you be asking questions like, what is the country not going to benefit or going to benefit? Some are even saying the country is not going to benefit anything at all. Guys, personally, since it's all individual opinions here, personally I feel like some people are really going to benefit, especially the creative industry that is clearly stated here. I was reading one of the comments as well. Somebody was saying he went on DJ Gove's show and he did compliment him here and there, and can you imagine getting a shout from Mr. Harvey's? Really? You're going to get the recognition, you're going to grow, you get all of those things, and imagine he even wants to help you in whatever project that you're doing. I'm talking about the creative industry here. Anyway, our opinions are clearly different and we don't look at things the same way, but personally I'm quite happy that Mr. Harvey here. Mr. Harvey, I am rooting for you. I'm like I'm going to go on all your pages, I'm going to like, I'm going to comment, I'm going to share. I need a shout out from you. I mean, I'm personally rooting for you. I feel like it's great having you in our country. I was watching the live thing on Facebook, and the motivational talk he gave, it was amazing. I mean, of course, blended with his jokes, it was just great. And the comments there, still, some people are even saying everything he's saying, they've heard it before. It's even there on that timeline. Really, guys. Really, it's talking about imagination, like everything starts from here with your imagination, and some people are busy being negative. Are we ever going to get somewhere? Really? You can't. Anyway, it was just so interesting, honestly, so interesting. I don't even want to lie to you, it's so interesting. And I love how this man talks about where he came from, and you can see he started somewhere. He didn't just wake up and find millions of money in his account laying around everywhere. He's talking about where, like, the struggles, guys. That should motivate you as a person. And I'm glad I saw a comment, somebody saying he's so happy that Harvey is talking like the unemployed people should hear what he is saying, and I was so glad to see the crowd that was there. It was a lot of young people, and I know some of them are unemployed, and it did something, and someone did something. I mean, when somebody's talking about your gift, that makes room for you. And all along you be thinking you just want to get a job and you're not getting it. That person is Mr. Harvey is trying to make us think along those lines of creating something for yourself, something that you do effortlessly. You don't have to try too hard on it or anything like that. It was amazing, and I love how he quotes scriptures. He acknowledges God in all of this. Guys, come on. I mean, Mr. Harvey is an amazing figure. I personally like him. Hi, Mr. Harvey, and your good-looking wife. It's amazing. Did you hear that part? He talked about where he talked about a wife keeps you on track. And what did the people in the comment section do, guys? They went and dragged that out of context. They mentioned someone. Guys, how do you do that? How do you do that? I mean, like, it was all fun and everything, but I know some people are going to take it by heart. It was nothing, guys. I mean, like, I personally love Mr. Harvey's jokes. I love that we can relate. I can relate. You know, at times we look at people on TV that are having a good life. You know, life is just too great for them, and they come in your country, in your home soil. They talk about all these real issues that you're facing, something that you've gone through or you're currently going through, and you know, it makes it so easy to relate to them. I mean, anyway, Mr. Harvey should come back. You should come back. Another thing. Come and be a producer, right? Come and help our TV station. I mean, the nation needs you in that area. Totally. The production area and people, we need you. They need you. So yeah, just me in my happy mood today because Mr. Harvey is in the country. Carolina, please subscribe, comment, share. Let me know what you think.